Welcome everyone. Today we're talking skincare, specifically AM skincare. This is my morning routine on makeup wearing days. I say that because I do not apply makeup every single day. Therefore, I have two separate AM skincare routines. One is on makeup wearing days like today. The other one is on non-makeup wearing days, which is going to be very similar to my PM skincare routine. The only thing that would be different is on the days that I wear makeup, the PM skincare routine looks a little different. I use more products and have more steps because I have to remove the makeup. On days that I don't apply makeup, my AM and PM skincare routine is basically the same. Today's video will be one of a three-part series. So today, AM skincare routine on days I apply makeup. Stay tuned. The next video will be my AM skincare routine on days that I don't apply makeup, and then we will do a PM skincare routine where I take all of the makeup off. I will be walking you through each of the steps and showing you all of the products. Everything will be listed in the description box below. Let me also share that I will be 50 this year, so I am on an anti-aging regime. I wouldn't necessarily say you're going to see a lot of heavy hitter active ingredients in my AM skincare routine today because things look very different when I apply makeup. But let's get started with the very first product that I use, which is the Dr. Brandt Pore Dermabrasion Pore Perfecting Exfoliator. Been using and talking about this product for years. It is currently the only exfoliator that I use. I do this prior to cleansing every single day in the shower. So this tube stays in the shower. I do it every morning while I'm showering, regardless of which of the two AM skincare routines I will be doing. From there, I wash my face. Right now, I'm using the Colleen Rothschild Balancing Gel Cleanser. Love this cleanser. It's quite pricey, I believe around the $30 price point. I recently had a very long discussion with my dermatologist about what steps should I be doing and what products moving forward. He has always recommended just a simple drugstore cleanser like the Cetaphil cleanser. I will insert a picture up here. It's very affordable. This was sent to me, so I'm using it up, but I would encourage you to save your money with your cleanser and go with a drugstore such as the Cetaphil. I also use my Clarasonic Smart Profile, which I'm pretty sure is discontinued. I do use an exfoliating brush head, and I have been able to find some replacement heads for my Clarasonic. Because I have resistant skin, I can get away with exfoliating every single day and using the Clarasonic every morning in the shower. All three of these products never leave my shower. As soon as I exit the shower, I put on an eye cream or an eye balm. But let me share with you that when I had the conversation with my dermatologist, he shared with me that it is not necessary to spend the money on an eye cream. You can simply use your moisturizer, or if you don't have sensitive skin, you can use your active ingredients like your retinoid or your glycolic acids, which I do, and you'll see that in my next two videos. I am finishing an eye balm that was sent to me by Jurlique. This is the Eye Contour Balm. This is a lovely product, but I am trying to save my money for the big things. I'm talking about in-office treatments and procedures. I currently go to a med spa, and I also go to my dermatologist. I pay a visit to each place about once a month. That's where I want to put my money. Again, I'm going to be 50 this year. A lot of the products that I could use in my 20s and 30s are no longer really going to do much with my skin. I will not be purchasing any eye creams or any eye balms moving forward once this is out. I also like to moisturize my lips right away. I love this PCA Skin Hyaluronic Acid Lip Booster. Pricier item, not necessary. I like this product because it has a lot of slip, which I do like to have on my lips when I'm doing my makeup and getting ready. But throughout the rest of the day, because I'm a lipstick wearer and I don't like a lot of slip, I move on to the Nivea Milk and Honey. You do not need to spend this kind of money. I believe this was sent to me as well, but I do like it. Would not repurchase the PCA just because of the sticker shock. I'm always repurchasing my Nivea Milk and Honey, and you can definitely get away with this. I have these all over. My handbag, next to my bed, and many other places around the home. Believe it or not, I apply my eye makeup prior to my face makeup. Number one, I have very oily skin and I produce a lot of oil while I'm getting ready. Also, if you have any fallout from your eye makeup, you don't have to worry about it because you're going to clean your face up and prep it for your face makeup. So after I apply my eye makeup, I use my magnifying mirror and I take my Tweezerman mini tweezers and I pluck any hairs that are long and need to be plucked. Typically, this is going to be on my chin or above my upper lip. I have had laser hair removal there about 15 years ago, but I do get some long, straggly hairs. I'm sure it has a lot to do with perimenopause. I pluck all of those. I also clean up the eyebrow area during this time as well. From there, I will take my number 10 scalpel and I will dermablade or dermaplane my face in upward motions. You will see that I will have a lot of dead skin that I will exfoliate. That is one of the things that I love about dermablading or dermaplaning, as well as it removes any peach fuzz that you would have. No, your hair will not grow back like man hair, trust me. If anything, it will soften up and only be peach fuzz. So I always do this on makeup wearing days typically because I only apply makeup maybe 2 to 3 times a week, and I will dermaplane. I do it more for the extra exfoliation, not so much the peach fuzz. I could probably get away with it once a week. I do have a tutorial that I will have linked in the drop-down box below where you can watch how I do this dermaplaning or dermablading and also what products I use, but everything will be listed in the description box below. You will also see that I have my teeth whitening strips in. I generally whiten my teeth about 2 times per week, and it's always on a makeup wearing day. I do have a teeth whitening products and routine video. I'll have that linked below. I did it a while ago. If you'd like me to do an updated one, let me know in the comments section. But basically everything is still the same. Also, I will link the teeth whitening strips in the drop-down box as well. Once I am done dermablading my face with the scalpel, I will move on to a toner. Now, I only use a toner on days that I wear makeup, and it's only during this step. I use the Mederma Advanced Dry Skin Therapy Facial Toner. Been using this product for years. I love it. I love how you can dispense the product because it has the little holes there. You can hold your exfoliating cotton round, and I only use exfoliating. You're going to hear a lot of exfoliating going on with this face. But you just put your cotton pad on top and you press down a couple pumps and the product will apply. Then I will proceed to tone my entire face. The purpose of using the toner is to slough off all of that dead skin, to really get in there and get the pores opened up. But then I do like to wash my face again with a cleanser. It doesn't matter which one. Again, don't spend a lot of money on your cleanser. Because my Colleen Rothschild cleanser is in the shower, I will grab this one by L'Occitane, which was sent to me. So again, these ones are pricey, but they were sent to me. So I'm going to use these up before I purchase a drugstore one. This is great. I'll link it below, but it is not necessary. I will use a muslin cloth, which this is how they get looking, but I'll show you what a new muslin cloth looks like so you can see the difference. These are great for exfoliating as well. This is what I always use on my face. I don't use a regular washcloth, but again, cleanse my face, avoiding the eye area, obviously, because don't forget, I have my eye makeup on, and then my skin will be ready for the next step. The beautiful thing is I just have such a clean canvas. There's no dead skin I'm just so clean and ready. And that's why I like to do the eye makeup first, because I want my skin so perfect for when I apply my primer and move on to foundation. The face is all prepped and ready to go. I will apply some more eye balm underneath my eye, but again, you can just use a moisturizer for this step. You can avoid spending the money on an expensive eye cream. You can also find eye creams at your drugstore, and they're pretty good as well. I'm just sharing that it's not necessary if you want to simplify and not have as many products. I will also apply moisturizer to my neck. I typically use Cetaphil. Again, my dermatologist shared with me there's no reason to really spend the money on your cleanser and your moisturizer because they don't have the active ingredients to do anything with the skin. What you want to look for as your number one ingredient is typically water, because water is what's going to hydrate the skin. I'm also not someone who needs to put moisturizer on my face prior to applying makeup. Because I already have enough oil and moisture in my face, I avoid that step. I also do not apply sunscreen to my face on makeup wearing days. So you will have not witnessed me put sunscreen on. There's a reason for that. It just does not go well with my foundation and my skin type. I've been fortunate that I haven't had really the repercussions of that, but typically I have foundation or primer that has an SPF in it. But I also will show you in a bit what I do use if I'm going to be out and about on a makeup wearing day. So again, I apply moisturizer below my eyes and then also to my neck and décolleté. You never want to avoid that area. It's so important because we do a lot of aging and we also get a lot of sun damage in those areas. The other thing that I will typically do at this time is clean up my brows if I need to. I will brush them and see if I need to trim them, and I just use men's mustache trimmers if I need to. Again, everything will be linked. And from there, I move on to my primer, and I'm all ready to go to apply makeup. Now, if I'm out and about and I'm going to be in the sun or just out anyway, because the sun can be very hidden, I apply this powder by Colorscience. I can get away with this because it's a powder and I just apply it over top of my makeup, but that's really only if I'm going to be in a territory where I'm afraid that I'm going to get sun on me. On days that I don't wear makeup, it's a completely different story, and I will share with you what I do on those days, because yes, I would typically wear an SPF if I were going to be outside or going for a run or anything like that. Well, there you have it, my AM skincare routine on days that I apply makeup. Again, not the same as days that I'm not going to apply makeup. I use many more products. We use some active ingredients, but I have scaled back and simplified, and I will continue in all of these videos to share the information that my dermatologist provided for me so that I could save some money, so that I could put it towards the big heavy hitters, the in-office procedures and treatments, as well as what he claimed to be bougie products that are doing nothing but smelling good and feeling good on the skin, but really doing nothing more. I've eliminated a lot of products. So stay tuned. Coming up next will be AM skincare routine on non-makeup wearing days, and then we will move on to the PM skincare routine, where I will take you along to take all of this makeup off. Before I leave you today, I just want to encourage you to check out the YouTube live that came out just a couple days ago, this past Wednesday, on my YouTube channel. HCC coaches Ashley Elich and Lena Marie Gilbert, we're back once again to talk about the Single Girls Kit. If you are a single lady and you want to avoid the dating drama, you'll want to check out that video and see what all they have to offer in their upcoming 6-week program. All right, thanks for joining me. I'll see you soon with the next skincare video. Take care.